Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the.
All right, so welcome to the Locker Room Talk, also known as the LRT. This is our first episode. It's gonna be more of like an introduction video, answering the Q&A and all that good stuff, so you guys could get more familiar with us. But with that being said, I'm Angel.
I'm Chucky.
I'm Dante, the tech guy.
And, well, my favorite teams for, I guess, ever since I was little would be Real Madrid. In baseball, it's the Dodgers, world champs. Can't argue with that. But unfortunately for football, I go for the Cowboys.
Unfortunately for the Cowboys, I gotta say the same thing. But for Real Madrid, it's the best club in the world. But for baseball, Texas Rangers all the way, won the 2023 World Series, but then Dodgers won 2024. Got to keep it in the family.
What about you, Tech Guy?
I just like soccer. Real Madrid is the best team in the world.
Hey, best team in the world.
Yeah.
All right, so, just, I guess, a little bit about the podcast. We're not just going to be any ordinary podcast. We're just going to sit here and just talk about just sports, We're also going to be going over the trades, the rumors, new coaches, new players, new stadiums, new teams. It's gonna be a crazy podcast.
For sure, we're gonna be going to stadiums, testing out the environment, seeing what other stadiums are about, getting to travel the world. Hopefully, one day we get to go to like Europe, different soccer atmospheres. It's gonna be real cool.
Not only are we gonna cover soccer though, we're gonna be doing football, baseball, soccer. Those three sports we really know, but don't worry. We'll be covering basketball games as well, For example, I'm a Laker fan. Can't go wrong with the Lakers. Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Shaquille O'Neal, good history there. And but just like he said, we're going to be going to stadiums, but we're also going to be doing giveaways and we're going to be doing interviews. If you want to be joining the podcast or even go to a game with us or even win, it could be a ticket to a game. It could be maybe a souvenir. It could be a sports card that's worth money, or even, just coming along and join the challenge or just catching a game with us. Follow our
TikTok, Instagram, everything. Just whatever social media you have, we have it. Just be ready for daily stories, to get on the podcast, to see challenges. You never know what can pop up.
And as a matter of fact, we already got an interview ready. It's going to be an upcoming, UFC fighter who's trying to get to the pros. That's going to be definitely a good interview. And stay tuned for that one. All right, back to you, Tech Guy.
Yo, let's start with the Q&A. First one. What inspired you to make the podcast?
What inspired me really was talking about the sports, arguing with my friends. Me and my little brother always go back and forth, always yelling at each other, arguing, and just seeing sports, atmospheres and everything. I grew up playing baseball. I grew up playing soccer. I grew up playing football. And the Tech Guy, I met him this year, and right away, we got close, and it was through sports. Even him, he got heated, and that's really what inspired us to start this podcast.
I gotta say the same thing. Me and my brother, going at it. Sometimes we might even throw hands if we disagree. But it's about the love of sports. Played soccer, played football, played baseball, same as him. The only difference is I was better.
But I always remind him that he's the little bro. All right, so the second question is thoughts on Revealed. In reality, I think the WNBA is growing. They got big names like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Actually, those are the two biggest names at the moment people are talking about them. Angel Reese is getting a lot of getting a lot of deals. A lot of deals.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think she's more focused about her game outside of the court than anything else. I feel like on the court she needs to improve a lot, but that's for a different time, But I also think if they want to grow the 1v1 thing, they need to start getting big names like Caitlin Clark on there. Caitlin Clark is the next big thing. She's going to be the GOAT of basketball for the women's side for sure.
Yeah, and to add on to that, I also think Asia Wilson. They say she's the go to basketball for women's basketball. I honestly think Caitlin Clark already took her over the first year. People might think I'm crazy because of the stats and stuff, but in reality, no one's doing what Caitlin Clark is doing. So you want Unrevealed to grow, you need to have Caitlin Clark. Maybe put her on a 1v1 against Asia Wilson to see who could take the GOAT status.
Caitlin Clark is hurt no matter what. All right, for the next question is, what are your thoughts on the new Bears head coach?
It don't matter what coach they get. They need an O line. They need a D. Actually, you know what? The defense is pretty good this year.
Yeah.
But I've told all the Bears fans, they thought, we're gonna get Caleb Williams. We got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. No, you need an O line. Look what happened to Caleb Williams. Poor kid was crawling off the field for how many times he got hit per game.
Yeah, it reminds me of when Justin Fields played with the Bears. Justin Fields had to run. No matter what, that O-line not help one bit. With DeAndre Swift going, if they get at least one person that could be a great leader to that O-line, I feel like they'll be a very good playoff contender next year.
Now we'll see what they do now with this new coach though.
Yeah.
Hopefully he could get a good draft picks and get going from there. And like I said, they definitely need an O-line. All right, Ted, guys, let's go with the next question and let's see what you think.
Champions League predictions.
Me personally, as much as I'm a Madrista, Barca's on top of their game. And it goes back to what I said. I'm not just a Madrista. I'm not gonna talk about all these other teams. I'm not gonna be a biased person. I gotta go Barca right now. Lamine Yamal, I think he's class. He's probably or arguably the best player in the world right now at the age of 17.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta disagree though. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you're biased because you're a Madrid fan." Nah. At the end of the day, I think Liverpool's gonna take it. Liverpool is the best team in the world right now, as it stands. They're playing the hardest league in the world, the Prem. The Prem is no joke. Yeah, people might say Farmers League, Manchester City this, Manchester City that, but no, nobody is compared to Liverpool right now. Barca, I feel like Barca is very inconsistent right now. They have good games, bad games. Like the past two Champions League games, they tied 2-2.
Oh, inconsistent.
Yes, against Benfica. They should have lost. I feel like they should have lost, but lucky goals. But can say a win is a win.
Tegai, what do you think? What do you think of what you just heard?
I never chose the Barca in the Champions League.
Oh,
It was 5-2.
Okay, but what, twice? That's 10 goals in 2 games? And it wasn't just, okay, I beat Real Madrid this much this game, and then there was a tie or a win Real Madrid. No, it was back-to-back.
Well, yeah,
and you got to remember,
now,
is Madrid
now you're
healthy?
talking about different teams. You're not only playing one team. You're playing a different team from different countries.
No, I think with this Champions League format, it messed up a lot of teams. Man City coming in at, 20-something?
20.
They're going to have to play Barca. They're going to have to play one of the hardest teams in the tournament in the Champions League.
I don't know, man. I feel the first game of the draw, if it goes based off standings, it's going to be Madrid versus City. Ooh, that's going to be a banger game.
I don't know, man. Like I said, in the Champions League predictions for me, it's going to be Barca. And if it's not Barca, I don't know who else. I honestly couldn't tell you who else would probably take it.
Liverpool's the best in the world right now.
Next question. I got to go with this one. This one's going to be tough.
It could go either way.
It's going to be a lot of bias. It's going to be, people might hate me for this, but Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi, I go with Cristiano Ronaldo.
CR7, the GOAT, the man that's going to hit 1,000 goals sooner than later. I feel like he's going to hit 1,000 goals and maybe say goodbye to the game. But just wait. Only one player has done that or is going to do that, and it's going to be him.
Yeah. What do you think, Dante?
For me, Ronaldo.
Both players are world class.
Yeah, before you bash us in the comment section, Messi has a World Cup, Messi this, Messi that. I'm going to be honest with you. When the president has to say, I want Messi to win a World Cup, and when they go to Saudi, and that person says, I want Messi to win the World Cup, and all of a sudden he gets 6 PKs, like, to me, that's just wild.
Hey, we'll save that for another day. Hey,
man. Just this topic heats me up, man. I already know how the comment section is going to be. Ballon d'Or this, Ballon d'Or that. Has Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or? Has Ronaldo have this many Ballon d'Ors? Has he won the World Cup? I don't know, man. I just don't know. You know, it's like when people say it's like comparing right now Lamine Yamal with who?
They say Vinicius Jr.
Arda Güler.
No,
That's who they're saying right now.
They say
Arda
Vinicius
Güler don't even
Jr.
play with Real Madrid, and I'm a Madrista. You know, it's just I don't know. Like it's just a lot of biased stuff. But if you want to speak the facts, we could speak the facts in our next podcast.
For sure. On to the next question. Is Josh Allen underrated or overrated? Me personally, I think Josh Allen's underrated. He's the best QB in the league right now. I feel like he's better than Patrick Mahomes. The only difference between Patrick Mahomes is he gets help from the refs, and this guy right here is going to disagree. He's going to be like, oh, no, it's part of the game. It's not part of the game. But, you know, Josh Allen, he did something that nobody else thought he was going to be able to do.
Josh Allen, underrated. All right, I remember in the beginning of the year, everybody was like, oh, he's overrated. Who, like, that's crazy. He's definitely underrated.
For sure.
But when he got married, well, actually, when he proposed, he finally got a fiance, and it looked like his game just took off in another level.
100%.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy what, once he got a fiance, it's like he just, all of a sudden, it's like, you know what, I got something else to play for. He was playing in another type of level. And this guy here talking about Mahomes, it's because Mahomes live rent-free. Lives rent-free with everybody.
Hey,
but again,
it's crazy what love can do to you, man.
Hey, man, but for all the Swiftie fans out there, we'll talk about the Mahomes thing in another time. All right, let's go with the next question that we got here. The best youngster in baseball, for me, is Ellie De La Cruz. He's all-around athlete. All around. Not just, he could catch, he could run, he could steal bases, he could hit home runs, he could hit this he hit a cycle. He hit a cycle. He's stealing bases. I'm pretty sure he could play any position. He's just the most athletic young baseball player there is. Unfortunately, he's on the Reds. No offense to any Reds fans, but that's just unfortunate.
You know, for me, I got to go with Evan Carter. That man, Evan Carter, he's him. The 2023 World Series, you know, it couldn't have been done without him. He's very disciplined on the plate for being such a young man. You know, he's probably, I think, 21 or 22 years old, and he's him. That man's him. Like, there's no other way to put it other than he is him.
You know, I'm going to argue that another time. Right now, it's just a little introduction to let you guys get to know us, and we're just going to end it off with this last question. First, I want to see what the tech guy's going to say. He's not much of a football fan or anything, but so that just makes it unbiased. You know, he doesn't really know football. He's seen a little bit while he's been with us. So I'm going to ask him the question first. Dante, who would you choose to win the Super Bowl between the Eagles and the Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Hey, man, that's unbiased, but, I mean, I got to disagree.
So you're going with the Eagles?
As a Cowboys fan, it sucks to say because, I mean, they're going to get another ring. But, yeah, I think so. You know, Saquon Barkley, he is him. He's that man. Nobody is comparing to that man right now. He is him.
I got to go with the Chiefs. Mahomes, my homie.
The rest.
Like I said before, you know, as of right now, Patrick Mahomes is everybody's daddy. Everybody gets mad at it, but Patrick Mahomes is everybody's daddy right now.
Yeah, we know. There's a reason why the refs are always with him.
Well, you know what? We'll end it with that. Stay tuned for next week, and I'm gonna make sure y'all know why the Chiefs are gonna win. But once again, you know, we're Locker Room Talk. We're also known as LRT, and as we said through the video, stay tuned. You know, follow us, follow the TikTok, the Instagram, YouTube, so you could join us on this podcast, The Journey. See us grow. Unfortunately, our studio's not ready. It's not set up. So we did this setup that our tech guy did. As you can see it in the background, our tech guy set this up for us, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. So for right now, this is going to be our mini studio until our actual studio is ready. And like I said, follow our social medias because we're going to start doing a lot of clips, a lot of short reels. We're going to start doing even some giveaways. And once season starts for MLB, which is, I believe, in March, we're going to start doing giveaways for tickets as well. So you could come join us. You could come out in a video. But you also got to be ready to have energy and do some crazy stuff with us. Because, like I said, it's not an ordinary podcast.
Hey, man, just stay tuned.